Okay, everyone, let's have a look. What is this question about? We can have a look by going through this question. We can see that this is about some kind of medicines and extracts and things like that. All right, let's start reading through it. A herbal is a book of plants describing their appearance, their properties, and how they may be used. How they may be used for preparing ointments and medicine. The medical use of plants is dash on fragments of papyrus clay tablets from ancient Egypt, Samarra, and China that date back 5,000 years ago, but document traditions that are far older still. Okay, just with my previous question, if you had a look at the previous question, I explained it to you. After the word was, were, is, am, are, be, or been, what do you need after these words? After these words, if you see a blank, either the answer should end with ing or it should be verb in the third form, right? So let's have a look what could be the possible answer here. So the possible answer in this case is plants is dash on fragments of. So there are clay tablets. You know what is clay tablets? Clay tablets are like, the slates basically, right? So if you look up at this part over here, so we cannot say that they were link prints because it's in the past. I'll say they were recorded. Okay, and if you can not so sure, look at this little part over here which says that they were documented 5,000 years ago. Okay, over 700 herbal remedies were detailed in the Papyrus Ebris, an Egyptian text written in 1500 BC. Around 65 BC, a Greek physician called Dioscorides wrote a herbal that was dashed into Latin and Arabic. Again, after the word was, what do we mean after the word was? And was is also like a past word. I just showed it to you at the beginning, right? So let's have a look. So was dash into Latin or Arabic, because these are languages, so quite naturally they were translated. We cannot say created. You cannot say created into. That's not the right collocation. And the past verb is translated. Okay. Known as the Materia Medica, it became the most influential work on medicinal plants both in Christian and Islamic worlds until the late 17th century. An illustrated manuscript copy of the text, made in Constantinople, survives from the 6th century. The first printed herbals date from the dawn of European printing in the 1480s. They provided dash information for apothecaries whose job is to make the pills and potion dash by physicians. Okay, they provided dash. They provided what? They provided some kind of information. So information is a noun. We need to provide an adjective. So we can't say hypothetical. Hypothetical is like an imaginary thing. We cannot say potential either. I would say they provide valuable information, right? Information is valuable. Whose job was to make the pills and potion dash by. Okay, this is very interesting again. Now, what do you need to use if you see a blank before the word by? Usually the answer should end with ed or a verb in the third form. Is it clear? So this is usually what it is. So let's have a look at this and let's assume what is the answer to this blank. So if you have a look at this, it says, oh, everything is with ed. So they were not consumed by physicians. Physicians don't consume their own medicines. Medicines are not created by the physicians. They are prescribed by the physician. So I'll go with that. There you go. So good luck with this and do this question very carefully. All right. I hope this helps. Read the collocation question properly. It makes a big difference. Best of luck, guys, and read it carefully.